Tell him go to the town, check, cash it, bring it back just like they gave it to him. Like she got the grandma said, Bert, you could have bought your son whole son. And boy, when you didn't tell me to, so she bring you back just like she was cash it. So that stopped, I think. I think he might have gotten married. Because he was married. I think he was married to a lady in Chicago. Because he got, because his grandson, I forgot his name, he came, moved out and grown. He finished high school. And mother was, well, Elmer's daughter. So I think he was married to his daughter's mother. And now he got a child.
But that was faded, right?
That was fake, yeah. You don't see nothing fake?
That's for
What's going
not for fan, a bunch of looking good.
Well,
8 o'clock p.m. 78 degrees.
JDY?
no, Julia.
JULI?
A. Julia name. Or
He's going in JULI.
A. No, it's not name more. May.
Show him us.
Oh, they had it. I think she went, did those Instagram stuff. Sent it to on the internet, Facebook. Yeah, long thank you letter.
What were you telling me about the you said something about when you used to have to work real hard, what was it, what were you working at? It was a cotton field or something?
Yeah, that was in Arkansas. That's when I came to California.
How much did you say they were paying you again?
$3 a hundred.
$3 a hundred what?
You pick 100 pounds of cotton, they gave you $3.
100 pounds for $3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Less.
Sounds like you were a slave.
I mean, we were slaves. We just getting that, get a little cash. And I picked cotton. I picked 300 pounds. Then I got up 300 pounds. So I was making $9 a day with the 300 pounds. Mom working, she cooking, she's picking 300. Drug out, he's doing 300. Bob, he's like 200 or something. So like, girl make $9, I'll make $9, mom make that 3 times 9 is 27. Bob has like maybe 250 or something. He gives about $6, $7. So he's making $30 a day almost picking cotton.
Sometimes they try to brush over stories like that and act as if treachery ended with the slaves when the land deal.
No.
They
They're saying that they freed the slave, Emancipation Proclamation. No. And they let the our forefathers go, they didn't give them anything. They had promised that to give the slaves 40 acres and a mule and $1. But they threw that out. They didn't give us nothing. It's okay, you're free. You can go with nothing. No club. You could make it on your own. And one of them after grandma was born in slavery. They had freed the slave when she was born. She was born. They freed the slave in 1880, I think 1786, and grandma was born in 1875. So she wasn't born in slavery, but she was treated like a slave. Had to run and keep running, changing. Not Arkansas, but Mississippi. But mother said, she told me once, said, oh, we've been here, had been to Arkansas, living one. With her grandma, her mother was living back to Arkansas. They had been in Arkansas before. So they was running around, I guess, because the people, but mother was born in Arkansas. Auntie and all the rest of her sisters and brothers born in Mississippi.
Mississippi, you said we had like
My grandpa, your great grandpa.
oh, so he was with
A, his name was Austin, but he just used AG. I don't know what the G stands for. Anthony, Austin, Austin G. No, like this said something Austin. Was that you?
that was you, bro.
Huh?
That was you.
No, I had to come from that.
It came from my phone when I'm watching you on it.
Oh, that's it.
You saw the light?
No, I heard the voice. I didn't know he was recording what I was saying.
So I can have this, so I can remember this stuff.
Mm, that's good. I should have did this before Mom passed away because he was like a memory bank. But she had memories. She called more than once. He said, "Yeah, walks like an Indian." Yes, you are like tippy toe.
You always thought that you had a native mother.
Could have written all this
No
down.
natives of America.
I think they were scared to talk about it. I never heard none of her sisters, none of those talk about what had it in her auto album, a picture of grandpa and grandma. And you can look at them just in her stature. We all got that stature, that type of stature. She had her hair was long because she had in the balls, one ball on each side, and one behind, I think it was.
Hmm.
It seemed like she might have been taller than grandpa.
Oh, they're gone.
Yeah.
So the one that had to swim all the way across the river?
Yeah, that was grandpa. No, he didn't look short, but on that picture, I ever get my stuff out of storage, y'all. Come on, she had a colored picture, grandma, and she told me, and Auntie had got it. Auntie had was good about taking stuff from your house. She think, if you live there, just like when I came back to California, Jimmy gave me a trip, photo out, not photo out. What you call those books that you get when you graduate?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yearbook.
Yearbook, yeah, I took that to Arkansas to show money. And I think down to Auntie, and when I got ready to go, I couldn't find the book nowhere. She hadn't seen it, but she took it. It was like beige and gray. I had put a box up because I had started living with older mother, David. And she told me, so you can come here. We got Gladys, because Gladys said, we got the back house. And you can, you know, live in the back house and come up here and when you get ready to cook your food and take your nuggets. Going back to Arkansas. My head went to Chicago and she sent me right there. I wasn't working. I have been working, but she sent me up there, and I rode the Greyhound back to Arkansas. I left all my stuff at Mother David and Gladys' house. I had class sweaters in there. My dress was beautiful. Yeah, I bought it because I was going to graduate, well, prom. I was going to the senior prom. I was going to go. I had got my dress and stuff. And little move came and asked Mother to take me with, let him bring me to California. So I gave in. And I was supposed to be going back to Arkansas, but I was 19 years old, so I was telling myself, wrong. I made my own decision. So I stayed there. But I got a job. It was a youth opportunity board, a government job for the youth. While I was finishing up my graduation, my high school. I was working like 4 hours a day. They paying $2 and I think it was $2.40 an hour and 75. Then I it was at 74, 19, no, 64, 1964. So
we always have to say, oh, slavery, hundreds of years ago. Why don't you guys get over it? But it's still going on today.
yeah, it's going on. They just do it in a different way. They let some of the Uncle Toms come in, so they're gonna boss them around, and they're gonna be sneaking, squealing on the black. And go and take their houses because they blow up. They don't blow. They don't blow. They don't blow. It's going for the descendants of slaves.
Every time we heard some part when you're taking from us, you guys just lazy.
And so you can't be lazy if you came out, your forefathers were slaves. You can't be lazy and be a slave, and you can't be a descendant of a slave and be lazy. You might try to do things yourself before you yourself on welfare. I raised up a hard way. And so whatever they throw at so when they got to California, whenever they came, she had got on welfare. And I thought, well, I'm gonna get me some of that. I tried hard to get pregnant, so that's why I can talk to you because I know a lot of these young girls trying to get pregnant. They want welfare. See, welfare it's not something you're gonna fare well on. I mean, this young man, he came down with Stone, and he had polio, stricken with polio, and he's on crutches. So, and he came, and something I want to say. He said, "Well, I wasn't faring too well." Oh well, so he got him a job. He was working at the county hospital. See, that's not being poor, lazy. That's not being lazy. He didn't like welfare because all welfare is enslave you more. A lot of people gets it. They think they're doing good, but what good can you do? If you got 2 children, they give you $600 some dollars. That can't take care of you. All it do is put you in slave, make a slave out of you. Yeah. And if I come along and give you $25, then you're supposed to tell it. Tell them they can cut your check next month, take the $25 out of it. And so, yeah, slaves are, I mean, making poor a person uh, on welfare feel good because they're not going to give you enough to take care of you.
Yeah, it's kind of really good. Sad some people go for that welfare.
Yeah, they fall for it.
Run the fathers up.
Yeah.
So they can get a couple $100.
Yeah.
Not enough to live.
You not enough to even pay your rent. You gotta fishing, you gotta go around trying to get extra money from men and stuff. When you if you go out and get your job, see, I messed up not going to work. I got tricked with that welfare thing, and they would done the 60. They put you in a home, rent your part. If you find the house, they pay the rent first month, and was first and it was first and second month then rent, and you could rent a house because when she came here, they got her a house. She was here not just I don't know was it a month or so, but she stayed with us more now until she didn't her and her family until she found the house. When she found the house, it went to the social worker. They gave her the voucher to pay the rent. They paid the rent, they paid the utilities, and then they furnished the place off. See, they don't do that now, I don't think. They might be still doing some of the poor white folks start getting it. Where they buy your stove, your refrigerator. Most houses you have to have your own refrigerator and stove. Dining table, living room furniture, set, bedroom furniture. They put all that in the house. It wasn't factory furniture, but it was new that they gave away. I saw all this. I said, I'm gonna get me some of this welfare. That was a spirit, a demon spirit. Because I should have went on to finish college. I should have taken my offer. Miss Buell, she was my supervisor at the health center. I worked on Avalon, and I think it was Slauson on Avalon. I was working there and under the youth opportunity program. And she told me, she had me to come to the office. She said, Billy, I'm gonna fix it where you get uh what you get to go to college. She said I was gonna get back because she wanted me to go and be a children's supervisor, supervision. And so I was working 4 hours a day. The woman wasn't saying nothing about it because the money I was making, I could keep it and buy my own stuff with. So I did that for a while, and then all of a sudden I said, I'm going to get me a full-time job. So I went out and got this job. Lonnie was working it was out there near the airport. Um, was Harbor. So when I went there, and then I met Lonnie. He was a supervisor, so they were making parts for medical parts. So they had me as like a uh, machine operator. So I worked there. That's why I working when I talked with Mother. She wanted me to come. I wanted to come back home. I thought I did. Back to Arkansas. So I sat me back there because I was working. I had good 2 jobs to get back to Arkansas to what is chopping cotton. And my brother, he hoped well, Lonnie was coming. He and me had broken up, so he was gonna come to Arkansas, California. So he got Bob and Jenny had broken up. So he got brother and Bob to take come to California and drove. He paid my way with Lonnie charge. It was like what did he charge? Like $50 or something. He paid my way. So bro was a stingy type person. He had his he had his little job and work at this grocery store by the white folks school. And so he could save money. They said she had asked bro when that's burnt down. Said she asked bro about money to get some food. And the girl said he didn't have no money, so he was lying. And so he didn't let her have the money. So I think Miss Levada might have loaned her some money because she always would help old lady with learning the children. And so they was in this little house. I think it was Mr. Polk's house. And so some kind of way, old lady went to Miss Levada's house that Saturday morning. Levada was going to let her have some money so she could wash her clothes. And so while she was gone, the house got on fire. That Pancho, all of us in there, but Gary wasn't born. He was born in California, Gary and Tiffany. The rest of them was in the house. And Pancho was like the oldest, so he had to take care of those children. So he got them all out. And then he thought about, Lord, have mercy. I made babies in there. And the place was burning bad and said, of the law falling. Pancho went in. If he was trying to keep him back, I got to go get the mayor. They call her May. They'll kill me if I let her baby get burned up. So he went in. He was only about what 12 years old. So he went in and found Faye. She's sitting down by the heater keeping warm. That's what she was doing for the fire broke out. She was a baby. So he got her and got her out. By that time the loft was falling down. By the time he got out, God just took care of him. Yeah, it was God working out. See, Faye would have been dead if he hadn't went back and got her out of there. So he saved Faye's life. So bro was looking sad on me. I said, bro looking sad. Say, bro, what's the matter? I had $200 in my coat pocket. He had his suit pocket. He put his money in his suit pocket. And that's where he had left it there. Where he told her he didn't have no money. He said nothing happened. The fire burned the house down, burned up his clothes. But he always could save money. And no Pancho was, when he passed away, Pancho went in there because a neighbor, he would call and I left my number with him and his mom. And he would call me when he see Pancho, somebody over there messing around. So he saw Pancho over there. He went in the van, got in the van. I don't know how he got in. Maybe he had drug keys. That's right. So he had got in the van. I think he was, I don't know what he was looking for. He walking around the van looking. And so, and in the house, they took stuff out. And so I went to get some clothes for bro. I didn't know they done took all his organs out because he was just a little bigger than me in the cast. But he didn't look bad, but you could tell something had happened. They moved his organ stuff out of his body. And so Pancho was in there in the house looking around. The young man called and said, your grandson, he's out there walking around and looking in the van. He had come out the house. So he must have been looking for this jewelry. It was Bob, and after Bob passed away, it was Brooke got it. It was a ring with diamonds on it. They looked like diamonds anyway. And a watch had diamonds on it. But what Brooke had did, Pancho didn't know. When Brandon and I went there to get some clothes so he could take it to the mortuary, we find Brandon go and got the suit that he used to wear a lot. And so Brandon said, Mama, look what I found in his pocket. He had the watch and his jewelry, the jewelry that was Bob. He had it in his pocket, in his coat pocket. So we found it. And so he didn't give Barry Kane nothing. So I talked with Barry Kane, so I diamond ring. So I got it and put it in the mail and sent it to them. And so anyway, I think that's why Pancho was so mad at me. They got the jury. He didn't know. He know I got it, but he didn't know I got it. But that's because I didn't know where it was. The Lord just had us go and get those clothes. He didn't take the suit. If he had took the suit, he would have had to go with the jury. It was somebody took one ring that would have had a diamond in it. Had no, it was like burgundy stone in it. And somebody took I had it on that in that chest that I had in the bedroom. Somebody took that, came up missing. And then, but then he had the Mason ring. I still got that. And I got he had some not handcuff, shirt cuff, what you men used to wear, they don't wear now. And one that goes on your shirt, the men that pin your shirt together. I still got that. But I sent the other, girl sent barricade on the he had some uh, picture taker. It was like when they had the old type of film where you take pictures. Camera. Yeah. 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 It was my camera. His was.
Skills. He's flying like a roller coaster. Was that you know?
Yes, he learned how to use that camera pretty good.
Oh yeah, later on
he taught himself. But he had one like they have at the basketball game, those cameras.
Yeah, professional.
He hold on your shoulder. I think we threw that away because it was broken. But then he started using my camera, a brand new camera. It looked like it's new now. I got it in storage. But
Bro, I'm supposed to meet the folks. We're supposed to be going out to Fremont down the street just for a little bit, about an hour.
Fremont, right up here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be gone long because I already got a headache. I'm gonna go walk around on them.
What TV is that?
What are you doing today? We play basketball with?
Oh, those two young kids?
Yeah, I invited them to come hang with us today. I told them I was gonna go out with them today. We're gonna go right there and get meals.
Well, you don't want to lead them.
Yeah, well, we're gonna hang out with them today. Some positive, positive messages and
It seems like they're
keep
pretty
good
nice.
people around me.
Yeah.
Make good friends.
I don't know if they smoke or not.
They don't want to smoke, drink too much. I will get them like 5-10 minutes, so I gotta wash my face and change.
Oh, okay.
I should have braided my hair.
7:29
That's
p.m.
so nice.
79.
All right, I'm gonna get ready. Thanks for the history.
No,